It's a beautiful day. I'm in Evans Heads, having driven from Ballina to Evans Heads on the back road, intentionally avoiding the highway, and that's the Evans River there, and it's where the Evans River and the ocean meet. There's some pretty cool waves and surfers. It's a beautiful morning. Don't know if you can see it, but the water here just off the wall is moving quite quickly out to sea. I think there's a rip, so if you were swimming in there, yeah, you'd most likely get carried out. So I need to do some work this afternoon before I head out on a long walk. The place where I was parked was aesthetically stunning. It was, you know, right at the mouth of the Clarence River, but the internet signal was pretty poor. So I've come to this also beautiful park. There's all these amazing paperbark type trees. I think they're paperbark trees or melaleucas, and there's lots of shade, and the internet signal is really good. So I'm going to work here for a few hours and then later on head out for a walk. So I'm at the car park of the Anguri Surfing Reserve. This is just a short drive from Yamba, and the trails that way or that way. These pandanus, they make great shade. It's like a little oasis here. Wow, look at the color. Most likely tannin, natural tannin from tea trees. There is not a soul on this beach. Water always finds a way. I believe the trail is up there. I missed the exit point from the beach. Didn't see an exit point. So to pick up the trail, I'm gonna have to somehow scramble up that embankment. I might move a little further along and see if there's an easier access, but I think I can see the trail part way up the hill. Okay, so there's a no entry barrier and a danger sign indicating that the track is closed. Well, plan B is just to continue to follow to rock hop out to the point, which I think is the Shelley headland or Shelley Point. So I'll keep moving along and we'll see what's around the other side of this headland. So to get any further, you can see that all these rocks here, all the way around to the point, they're all wet from fresh water coming down off the hill and salt water crashing up onto the rocks. There's quite a lot of wave action going on there, and I don't fancy getting washed off these slippery rocks, so I may turn around at this point. Okay guys, here's the plan. I've got to take a client call shortly for about an hour, so I found this really beautiful spot right on the Clarence River, and next door is a seafood restaurant. So my plan is to do my client meeting and then buy some fish. There's a little table over there. I can sit there, eat some dinner and watch the sunset. Well, I think the timing is really good because I've arrived here just in time for the sunrise. It is spectacular, so beautiful. Got some surfers, my friend the seagull. What an amazing location. A new day. There's new possibilities. Untold stories and adventures awaiting. This is an amazing formation here. You can see my van over there, just beyond the pandanus there, and there's a beach over there, and then these rocks, they form a wall, and it's flat on that side and kind of sheltered, and then you climb up onto this rock wall, and then you have Pacific Ocean on the other side, where it's kind of windy up here but sheltered from the wind there. And there's also this big bluff over there as well that provides some shelter. So just a very nice little spot. There's some apartments, high-rise apartments over there on the top of the cliff. Oh, there's another look at the sun. That is just blowing my mind. And you can't see it, but oh, you may be able to see it. Over there on top of the cliff is a lighthouse, and I'm going to make a coffee and then head on over there to, there's a trail that goes up to the lighthouse, and I'll have a walk around up there. Something about the quality of the light just after the sun has risen, and also late in the afternoon, like the colours on that bluff, sort of a light orangey colour. And that's actually a working lighthouse. Every so often it flashes, so yep, there it goes. Just a beautiful place to be. Yesterday I bought a cheap mat because one thing about getting in and out of this van countless times a day is that it gets dirty. The floor gets dirty very quickly, so I bought this mat. It'll come in handy, and hopefully I won't have to sweep out the van as often. Okay, coffee then walk. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Another clip of a van lifer making coffee. The ubiquitous coffee scene. And I don't even have any fancy coffee making apparatus. Well, I do have a plunger. I guess that's, you know, better than Nescafe instant coffee, but okay, coffee made. Time to head up to the lighthouse. So this is the hilltop at the headland where the Clarence River enters the Pacific Ocean at Yamba. So I'd just like to take a moment to acknowledge the past, present and future Aboriginal people from this area, the Goordi people. And just to tell a little story from their mythology relating to the creation of the big river, which is the Clarence River and its surroundings. So in the dream time there was a small stream that flowed into the sea at Yamba, and out of a waterhole at Grafton a giant eel appeared and started to slowly swim its way towards Yamba, creating the Clarence River. When it got to the ocean, it found that the water was too salty, so it turned around and went back to its waterhole near Grafton. Jamie Loves Tanya 2019. And just around the headland is another small beach. So just a quick update of the plan. Still in Yamba, about to leave Yamba. I'm going to head inland to Grafton. I'm going to take the tourist route to Grafton and then take the Gwydir Highway up the range to Waspool National Park. I've made a booking with New South Wales Parks, National Parks, for this evening, and then tomorrow down to Glen Innes, then Armidale, then Ballingen via the Dorrigo Range. There's some waterfalls and some walking opportunities there, and then possibly Urunga, which is back on the coast. So that's the plan.